The Princess and the Frog, happily ever after. As the sun rose over the bayou, Tiana was already hard at work. Just yesterday, she had been a human waitress. Today, thanks to a magic spell, she was a frog. Tiana had just finished building a raft that would get her and her lazy companion, the prince-turned-frog Naveen, back to New Orleans. After she finished, Tiana began paddling the raft down the bayou. Naveen lounged in the back, strumming his ukulele. Suddenly, a huge alligator surfaced right next to them. The two frogs huddled together in fear. Luckily, the alligator was friendly. His name was Louis, and boy did he love jazz. He even had his own trumpet. Tiana rolled her eyes as Naveen started talking to Louis. There was no time to waste. They had to figure out how to become human again. Louis had an idea. He told Tiana and Naveen that an old woman named Mama Odie knew magic and could help them. Louis agreed to take the two frogs to see her. So Tiana and Naveen hopped on top of Louis and set off to find Mama Odie. Just as things were starting to look up, a fly flew by. Tiana and Naveen tried to snag it with their tongues and became hopelessly tangled in a knot. Luckily, the fly flew back. He turned out to be a helpful firefly named Ray. Ray managed to untangle Tiana and Naveen. Then he offered to lead them to Mama Odie. Ray called his firefly family to light the way through the misty bayou. Tiana was beginning to like Ray. He knew how to get things done, unlike Naveen. And Ray also had a soft side, which he revealed when he started talking about his true love. "My girl, that's Evangeline. She's the prettiest firefly that ever did glow." "Don't settle down too quickly, my friend," Naveen said to Ray. Tiana was about to scold Naveen for being insensitive, but suddenly he got caught by a frog hunter. Then Tiana was captured too. Louis didn't realize that Naveen had been captured, so he ran to hide in some pricker bushes. But brave Ray raced to the rescue. He went straight for one of the frog hunters and flew right up his nose. The startled hunter let go of his net, and Naveen hopped into the water. When he came up for air, Naveen saw Tiana in a cage. He couldn't let the frog hunters take her away. Naveen used his tongue to latch onto the boat as if he were a water skier. Tiana was shocked that the selfish prince was actually trying to rescue her. After Naveen climbed into the boat, he freed Tiana from the cage. Then they both started hopping all around. The hunters swatted and swung wildly, but they hit each other instead of the frogs. Bruised and tired, the frog hunters collapsed in a heap at the bottom of their boat. "These two are like no frogs I've ever seen," one of them said. "They're smart." Tiana was grateful that Naveen had come back for her. She was starting to look at him in a new light. While Ray pulled all the prickers out of Louis, Tiana decided to put the time to good use and cook dinner. "How about some swamp gumbo?" she asked. Tiana asked Naveen to mince some mushrooms, but he wasn't sure how to even begin the simple job. "When you live in a castle, everything is done for you," Naveen explained as he struggled. "I don't know how to do anything." Tiana sighed. It wasn't entirely Naveen's fault that he was a spoiled prince. Feeling a bit sorry for him, she began to teach him how to mince. Soon, Naveen was slicing the mushrooms all by himself. By the time the meal was done, Naveen was feeling quite proud of himself. He had helped Tiana create something that brought their friends together for a good time. Maybe there is some hope for this pampered prince, Tiana thought. Naveen finally seemed to see the value of good, hard work. "There she is," Ray cried, looking up at the night sky. "The sweetest firefly in all creation." Evangeline was really the evening star. Louis began to play his trumpet, and Naveen asked Tiana to dance. As they twirled under Ray's light, Tiana realised that she had learned something from the prince too. Maybe a little bit of fun and romance wasn't so bad after all.